country, you know, we have to, if we want to change the nation, then we must be looking at a nation, or looking forward to a nation where things, you know, where order is the order of the day. You know, if we say you want to have a presidential debate, then let it be a presidential debate. If you want to have a vice presidential debate, let it be a vice presidential debate, not a mixed mash. It doesn't make sense. You know, it's not being unduly difficult, but let us begin to learn to do things properly. If you want to debate presidents or, you know, presidential candidates, so let us do it. But you know, this attitude of nothing, anything goes, we've got to get away from that. If you know that, I mean, for instance, you know, APC was not there yesterday, and I respect them for that. They were not only able to come, and you know, they didn't say the surrogate. It's a presidential debate. If you cannot come, then just stay away. But you don't, you know, for you to be sending, because now we will go, only God knows if, you know, how far we will go. If the presidential candidate and the vice presidential candidate travel abroad and there's a debate, then they send the chairman of the party or the DG. It doesn't make sense. And there are levels in this thing. Are we saying that we will not debate if other candidates do not show up? Yes, we will not. We are setting, you know, we are setting the standard and the record straight. We are the ones that are coming to change the system. We cannot participate in a subversion of the system. That will be, you know, totally contradicting our position of creating a new Nigeria. If anybody wants to organize a debate and wants to bring people from the street, we will not be part of it. Whatever you say, if it is agreeable to us and we all agree, we will keep to it and we will stand by it. But you don't change the rules and, you know, just anything, it doesn't matter now. It's a, you know, it's a joint ticket. No. You watch American debates. You watch European debates. If it is prime ministers, it is prime ministers. If it is president, it is president. If it is VP, it is VP. You know, we must start to do things properly from somewhere, and we think it is now. The other question I didn't fully understand is that, are we going to be calling major candidates to a debate? We are not calling any debates, because apparently there are a lot of interests and a lot of organizations and institutions who are already into this, organizing these debates. So for us, it will be a distraction to be arranging debates. But what we're saying is that no matter how many they are, or no matter how few they are, when we are summoned to come, we will come by rank. When we call vice presidents, our vice president will show up. When we call presidents, our president will show up. You know, what we perceive in this thing is painful. It's, you know, it's just absolute disregard. You know, absolute disregard for the people of the country. When Arise Television or Lagos Chamber of Commerce creates a platform for presidential candidates to come and talk, either on economy, on security, on welfare, etc., etc., it is not for the benefit of Arise Television or Lagos Chamber of Commerce. It is for the Nigerian people. That someone is all for and on behalf of the Nigerian people. And when people treat that with levity, it shows you how much they care. And that's what has permeated this country. I mean, the leadership in this country for years. Leaders just don't care for the people they are supposed to be leading. That's the truth. The attitude of leadership to followership is pathetic. Simple thing. You know, how do you want to be a president by voodoo? You know, how will the electors know what is inside you? You know, are they going to go to priest or Ifa oracle to know? People are saying, come and say what you want to do. And we have had examples in this country where people have been elected under certain promises, and they say they don't know anything about it, that they are not the one who said so. So we say, you know, say what you mean, and then when you get to office, mean what you say. That is the basis of this thing. You said debates are basically elitist. I agree with you, even if they are not elitist. Yesterday in my hometown, I called my people. They said there was no light, so they did not even see it. Do you understand? So there's a problem there. But then, you see, we elites also have a way of influencing our people, you know, and our people naturally, I'm a politician of long standing. You know, when I get home, people come and say, Doctor, so where are we going? Which of these people do you think, you know, we should follow? Our people still largely rely on the elites to show them the way, because they know that we're the one who understand the grammar, we're the one who understand, you know, the movements and the things people are doing. And we're the ones who are in constant interface with the candidates. So, you know, the fact that it's elitist still does not mean that people should not take part in it. Now, the question is, how are we trying to get our messages in the languages that people will understand? If you are a serious candidate, then you have to find a way that your vision is encrypted in a way that it can percolate to the rural communities. We are doing that, but I'm not going to tell you this is what we're doing, but I can assure you that through the media, through person-to-person contact, through community leadership, and through direct contacts, okay, we are trying to reach the grassroots, you know, with our message. We're doing it, and we'll continue to do it. Are we going to support a legislation that compels candidates to take part in debates? Yes, we will. It's important. It's important that those who want to rule us must tell us what they want to do, not to go and sit down in a place, give money to people to go around just to say, Okupa is our man. You know, so in some places they say, you have already won, no problem, don't worry, just go back home. No, we have gone beyond that. Our people must ask questions. Our people must hold leaders, you know, to question, and they must be accountable. This is how societies, you know, differentiate. This is how societies grow. This is how societies improve. I thank you, gentlemen. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Now, to my dear lady, I do not accuse Arise of anything, and I do not hold Arise responsible for the absence of the presidential candidate of the PDP. What Arise ought to have done, and they did not do, was to be openly transparent and stick to the definition of the debate. It was a presidential debate, and it was very clear, very, very clear. If for any reasons, we are not God, if for any reasons a presidential candidate cannot appear, then so be it. There will be other debates, but you cannot send a surrogate to, you know, to such an event. It's not acceptable, because, you know, I will tell you this openly here now, and Mr. Baze is my witness. Our candidate had a major event that had to be aborted because of his care, and because he takes, you know, talking to Nigerians and explaining his situation to Nigerians is a priority to him over and above every other consideration. So, you know, different strokes for different folks. Some people feel that, you know, a party celebration is their priority. Fine. Some other people feel that other engagements are you know, but our commitment is that whenever we are summoned to talk to the Nigerian people about our mission and our vision, it takes immediate priority over and above everything else, and the Nigerian people should judge us by that. It's commitment. And, you know, that dovetails into your question. look, I don't even think the debates are enough. Let us exhaust these candidates. Let them say over and over and over again. You know, because when a man is consistent, we know. But when you say something at AIT, and say something else at Rice, and say something else at Channels, then we know you're lying. Yes. And you know, there's no way you will go through all this, and you will not have, even if you have not said it, Nigerians will have been able to deduce from your statements and dispositions what manner of leader you are going to be, or how knowledgeable are you about even the position you are aspiring to. Many Nigerian presidential candidates are seeking the office as a form of gratification for their previous roles, and you know, also as a form of is it crowning or coronation? I don't understand. You know, for what their present status is. That is not the basis of electing a president. A president is elected on the basis of his intellect, character, integrity, capacity, and capability. And that's what Nigerians must know, and that's what Nigerians must stand by.